I'm Angelina Paquin. Um, I'm Filipino American.
Paquin, not
Paquin.
Piquin.
She always gets on me for always saying it. Paquin. I'm a part of this show, and I'm from all over. I'm a military brat. Your turn.
Okay, my name is Gemma Paquin. I'm from, originally is Masbate. It's it's a province, Masbate. It's a mountain. But I grew up in Maynila.
Hardworking. Um, Strong, courageous, like gifted, caring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful. Any other words, Tita Gemma, that you would like to share?
Well, Filipino, it's a very hard worker. That's why everywhere na lang, kung kahit saan sila pumunta, ah, laging nire-respeto sila kasi magaling sila magtrabaho. Oh, how I get here?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, I met my husband. Yeah, I met my husband and through my uncle. So that's why I got here. Yeah.
And it was like just you mainly too, right? Like a lot of her like family.
Yeah, family. My uncle is in the San Francisco. Mostly my family is there.
Yeah.
I'm by myself here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good amount of our like my relatives on her side, like I haven't really like
Yeah.
seen growing up.
My dad's side, it's in San Francisco. That's why my first home here in United States.
I'll let you take the reins. I didn't really know what that was until this show.
I'm trying to explain to my kids about that because I have experience when I was 12 years old. In Masbate, it's the mountain, right? It's a lot of, So I was 12 years old that, and my sister, she was pregnant that time. And my mom, we have a big house, but the house is left, like in the bottom, the house, you can get in and out there because that's open though. So anyway, it's in the top, right? So my mom, I don't know what time that, she wake up the middle of the night, I think. She said, wake up, guys. And I said, why? Wake up, let's go in the room. Because a family, supposed to be, we sleep together. Everybody sleep together. Even you married or you're not married, it's sleep together. That's the way it is. So I said, okay, where are we going? And my mom said, let's go in the room. The room is, they call a catre, but it's not cut in English. Catre is like a bed. It's like a bed. So the catre is bamboo. So she said, go in the top. Everybody go in the top. I said, why? Because did you hear that noisy? And I said, why? Because you're trying to get your sister. I said, what is that? And I can hear it. It's so noisy in the bottom in the house. And my dad, he was running in big knife, like, and they call itak. I don't know in English that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, the big one. He was holding and go downstairs. And I said, what happened? Who are you gonna kill? And it's just like, my mom, she's just saying, they have aswang. Aswang. What aswang? Aswang. And then trying to get my sister because my sister is pregnant. And I said, but I didn't see it, but I hear it. It's so noisy in the bottom. And that's it. And I said, oh my God. And then next day, the chismosa, a lot of people in Filipino, Filipino is a lot of gossip in there in the morning outside. You can hear all the women talking about it. Aswang. So I said, oh, that's scary. They have aswang in here. So since that, my sister, she's pregnant, she always sleep in the catre, like bed. because of the cutlery and then the floor, so it's not easy to get. Hey, that's my mom said. So I said okay. Yeah, it's only one time I experienced that, the noisy one, and then she wake us in the middle of the night.
What did it sound like?
It's like a
Yelling? Or like
no, it's like a pig, like like that. Yeah, and the bad thing is the heating and the ceiling. Yeah, and I can hear it. I still remember that. I really still remember it because I said, "Who's that?" Because everybody, we have like 10 kids. My mom, so my older, she's pregnant. So we are on only the cutlery, and the cutlery is not really big. So everybody stand up there and holding like this. Oh my God, what is that? And my mom said, don't move. And my dad, he just like running and get big attack, go downstairs. I said, oh my God, what happened? And that's the story, and I never forgot though. Yeah. I've been telling my kid and he don't believe me. I said, okay, whatever. I didn't see it, but I hear it.
That's creepy.
Yeah, that's why I hear about aswang. And then one thing the aswang is, if you look at, okay, the aswang you can see in the morning though, like us, like a personal, same us. If you look at the person, our eyes is, you can replace ourself, right? And the eyes, right? So, but the eyes, the aswang, it's like you replace your face, they look like straight, right? Your head. But it is turned around like that, that person is aswang. Yes. That's why my mom said to me, if you look at the person and then yourself is turned around like that, it's not straight like that. And her eyes.
Like they're upside down?
Yeah, upside down. Yourself. And
yeah, like in the
eyes.
reflection.
Yeah, the reflection. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that person is aswang.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
You
wow.
understand what I'm trying to say?
That's scary. I'm gonna
Yeah,
start looking in everyone's eyes.
Yeah, that's why everybody there in the morning, when you're talking to the woman or man, they look at you straight. And the point that to look at you if I'm straight in your eyes. If I'm straight in your eyes means you're not aswang.
You're safe.
That's why everybody like that. And my province, I don't know in different province, but that's the way they are. So yeah,
That's a really cool story. Thank you. for
Yeah,
sharing.
it is. That's why. Yeah, it's in Masbate. That's why it's a lot. Masbate is a lot aswang.
Okay, so being Filipino American has always been something that I've felt naturally proud of. Even when I was a kid, I would be kind of teased for it and made to feel different about it. But fortunately, I never really understood why I would have to feel bad for it. And luckily I never did. In my head I was always why would I feel ashamed about something that I can't change? This is my blood, this is my skin, this is who I am. I should feel nothing but proud about that. And my mom's also reminded me of that too. Yeah, I've always just had this sense of pride being Filipino American, and even through small interactions, which I feel like a lot of people can just relate to. When you interact with a Filipino you don't even know, and then you've kind of established that you guys are both Filipino and you have that shared identity, and you're you have that camaraderie and joy. You're oh, you're Filipino, I am Filipino too, that's awesome. Yeah, and I've always appreciated that about Filipinos, just how they're so friendly and approachable and just easy to talk to and get along with. And I said earlier, I'm not really super close with my relatives on my mom's side, just because I don't speak Tagalog. We don't really see them. I just haven't seen them that much growing up. But I do know that I come from a long line of Filipino, hardworking and resilient Filipinos like my mom. And that sort of motivates me to uphold the unwavering and brave spirit that's rooted in Filipino culture. I think about the courage of Filipinos and what they had to go through all throughout history and all the hardships that they had to endure, and how they were still able to make a place for themselves here, and that just leads me to believe that I can do the same in any space. So yeah, just being Filipino American, it motivates me to be brave and courageous and all of that. So what about you?
Well, it's only two things I can say that. I'm proud to be first to be American. Yeah, I guess. But I mean, I'm trying to just throw myself, okay? I'm Filipino first, but when I become American citizen, I really I feel like I lose my own country when I become an American citizen. So I feel sad. I really sad. I cry, but I have no choice. My family, I have my kid, and I'm married American, so I have to be American citizen. But I'm so very happy to come back again because I have dual. So I'm Filipino and American citizen. So it is dual. So I'm very happy for that. I'm so be proud. I'm very proud to be American and I'm Filipino because I have my family with me and I have my country with me. Same thing. So I'm so very happy for that.
Yeah, and good thing there's like Filipino culture here.
Yeah.
And like she has like Filipino friends and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I grew up like along with a lot of her closest Filipino friends and their kids and stuff. And we moved here from Hawaii, and there's a very heavy Filipino presence in Hawaii as well. So we got to be around that. And like similar to how she said, like kind of losing that culture, like growing up not really around Filipinos all the time. Like there are times where like I feel like I'm not Filipino enough, especially since I don't speak Tagalog. But when I'm around my mom, I'm like, you know what, like regardless of how Filipino I may feel, like I know that I'm Filipino, and I'm always gonna be proud of that. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm proud for that. No, I don't want to lose my.
yeah,
That's why I've been worried about
take the
it.
Filipino out of us. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
that's my country, and I'm born there, and I don't care, But I'm proud because I have two country in my life. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
very
that's
proud. Yeah, like me. No, just joking. Just joke.
I think like maybe like when they first got here, I think obviously people would have been like really scared of them, and they probably would have been like hunted. So if majority of them hadn't been like eradicated, I think they would have just like had they would have been forced to like go into hiding, and probably would have like stayed in their like human state because they can kind of like shapeshift and like look however they want. So they probably just had to like do that.
I understand about ASWANG. I think ASWANG is not gonna hurt you unless if you hurt them.
Okay.
That's why I understand.
It just
But
led to believe that they're not scary or something
that's
that
not
should be
scary. I mean, for me, it's not scary.
Yeah.
Because when I hear in my neighborhood, because my neighborhood over there, my sister, I sent them to go vacation last year in the Philippines. And they knows someone, they're like that, the neighborhood. But they're nice. They're nice. But don't let them put them down. Because that's the way I understand Aswang is. So if they come here, so probably they're gonna be not scary people. No, that's not gonna be scary. Yeah. It's like a human being like us, as long you don't hit them, it's like us.
That's kind of like how humans are, don't mess with us.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like, mangkukulam, right? Witch, right? It's like that. Same thing. If you did something wrong, when you turn around, you're gonna be a horse. I mean, you know what I mean? You're gonna be worse. Man, if I'm witch right now, Hey, a lot of bad people right there. I will do it, right? That's, I mean, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like there's something we can learn from the ASWANG, you know?
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
That's
I know everybody said that's not true. And I said, okay, it's not true. That's what you think. But, and the old before, they will believe that. Especially if you live in the mountain. Oh my God.
And just like the stories of ASWANG have just been passed down through generation and generation.
Yeah.
It's like you're saying all these people are tripping.
Probably your family too. They have
Yeah.
that experience, right?
Yeah, yeah. My Lola has a lot of stories to tell.
Yes.
When she was pregnant, the ASWANG came for her. They were in Cavite.
It's fine. As long don't hit them,
Yeah.
you know.
We can live in peace with them.
As long you don't
They
hit.
may be different, but you know.
They're their parents. Yeah. But
Mm.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
okay. Just
They
give them
still have
chicken.
feelings.
They have feeling.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Just give them.
As long they, yeah, give the chicken. That's why my sister
They're
is.
just hungry.
They give a
Give
live
some chicken.
chicken. You know the live chicken?
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
give them. And next day you see it, it's dead.
Like offering.
Yeah. That's it.
You know, this is my first time ever being a part of like art or like theater where Filipino culture is at the forefront. And, you know, that's kind of sad to say. And I hope like Filipino American stories and just Filipino culture in general can be seen more in the arts, like in the future and stuff like that, because, you know, our stories like deserve to be told. They have a place at any table as much as any other story does. And I just hope to see that more. And I'm really grateful that I get to be a part of this, that my mom gets to share her story too, because I don't think she probably would have been able to if it wasn't like for this. So
You push me to say.
yeah, she has a lot of good stuff to say, does she not? So yeah, I'm really grateful to be here and to you know embrace my Filipino roots. So you know,
No, my concern. I just want. I'm hoping a lot of Filipino I can see in the movie though, because I didn't see it. Mostly I see Mexicano. I mean, you know, Latino.
Yeah.
And
just a lack of representation.
Japanese sometime and Korean. But how come us? I didn't even see it. You know what I mean? I'm just hoping that one day I can see it there, the news or movie or, you know, and I can see it. That's it, my wish for all.
There's like a lot of Filipinos in America too, but you barely see them in the media.
And there's a lot of good actor and actress,
Yeah.
Filipino.
Yeah. But yeah, like in like film and like TVs and stuff, it's like even just like in commercials, like you don't really see like Filipino.
Yeah, the commercial and drama, because I like to watch drama.
Yeah.
Oh, the Angie Bakery. We always go there. Yeah.
What is it?
Angie's
Angie's Bakery in Virginia Beach, right?
Yeah, yeah. We always go there.
I
Yeah,
love
it's all there.
Pandesal.
Yeah, we always go there every Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, every Saturday.
And Jollibee.
Oh yeah, that I never get tired for that. I always go there. Yeah, Jollibee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All the Filipino business and you know it's good. At least they are here and we're not having a hard time to find it. It's not like my friend in Florida and Panama, Ate Tero, right?
Yeah.
She drive like 2 hours before she go, Filipino store. So, yeah, this one is happy. I'm happy here.
We always have to be close to Pandesal.
Yeah, we always go different, state and country. But this one, I think this is the good one for retirement. Yeah, this place.